Yo, what's up, Henry McGalani? What's up, dude? Are you hyped? What's up, baby? Oh my god, it's coming back. Henry Mc... Starts at 12 o'clock. The court... Yeah, look at my screen. I'm on the court hearing right now. I'm gonna go get the password. We gotta stay hyped, boys. It's pretty soon. It's starting really soon. I'll give you guys the password and everything, but I'm just gonna please ask for you guys to subscribe because I'm helping you out with this. This is gonna happen so soon. We're about to get Fortnite Mobile back. I'll get you the password in just a second. Yeah, no problem, man. I heard about the Zoom meeting for it, and I'm like 100% gonna stream that. There's no way I'm not gonna stream that. In how many hours? I think it might start in 50 minutes. I think it's gonna start in 50 minutes. My friend is gonna text me back soon with the password. I'll just go on his stream for a second and get the password. He has... Yeah. Where's the password? Alright, chat, I have an idea. I will be revealing password at 30 likes on the stream. I'll be revealing password. I'll be revealing password at 30 likes on the stream to get into the Zoom. And if you don't believe me that I'm in the actual Zoom, look up webinar for Judge. That Judge, he is the one doing all this. Just look it up. You enjoy my content? That's amazing, bro. I'm so hyped, boys. I'll type in the password at 25 likes on the stream. I'll type in the password. Invite your friends, whatever. Here's the meeting ID. Yeah, we can join the meeting. Are you guys hyped? Yeah, we're allowed to join the meeting. That's the meeting ID right there. Uh, we will be joining. I'll be giving out the password at 25 likes. No problem. Let's go, boys. Hype. Let's go. Deadly on YouTube. Let's go, bro. Hype. We're getting mobile back, I think, at 7 p.m. tonight, and the meeting is at 12 p.m. So you gotta stay tuned for the meeting, boys, because we don't know how the meeting is gonna go. You need to stay tuned for that. You already know. The meeting for the hearing. Yep. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Get hyped. Get hyped. Oh my god. I'm so excited, boys. I think I might just play some Valorant. I'm gonna play some CSGO while I wait. While we wait, I'll just play some CSGO and I'll leave it on meeting screen. So we're chilling. Everybody drop a like if you want meeting password. Or in drop the fattest like. We got 6 people in the stream. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. 6 likes. 6 likes. You guys are kind of almost there. I might have to raise it to 30, bro. Let's go, everybody. Get super hyped. Keep spamming the chat. Get really hyped. When is it happening in the UK? Well, look at... It's happening in an hour for us. So I'm pretty sure it's happening in an hour for you guys. Or it's happening in 40 minutes. I'm pretty sure it happens in 40 minutes for everybody. It's just going to be a different time for you. Yeah, I'm playing Counter-Strike right now. While I wait, everybody drop a like on the stream if you want me to reveal the meeting password. It's 1:18 a.m. Then it's going to be at 2 a.m. for you. Basically, this is so crazy, everybody. I'll be putting the meeting ID in one more time. The meeting password, I'm going to reveal at 30 likes. So, this is the meeting ID, and get ready. So, everybody drop a like. If it's 12:30 for you, you got to wait another 40 minutes. It's the same thing for everybody. 4848. That's the meeting ID. Right there. And if you don't believe me, look at the screen. Look up the judge in the top. In the top of the screen, boys. It starts in literally 40 minutes. It starts at 12 o'clock for me. American Eastern Time is what I am. So it starts at 4 o'clock for me. It starts at 12 for me. For American Eastern Time, it starts 12. So. Hold on, guys. I gotta take a bathroom break real quick. I'll be back. It's illegal? Damn. I'll do it for you guys. I don't care. I'm giving away the password at 25 likes. That's the ID. That's the meeting ID, guys. Come on. 25 likes. Whatever you heard, we don't know for sure yet. It's probably people just running their mouth. Oh my god, boys, get so hyped. Hyped to the point where you can't even, like, breathe, okay? While I play CSGO, can I live stream it? Password for the Zoom meeting, and of course I'll live stream it. I'm live streaming it for you guys. Oh my god, CSGO's low-key fun. Bro, what's up? Talk to me. What's up? Yeah, I know. There's kids in my chat trying to expose the password. I have to put every single one in timeout.
Yeah, I know.
Put user in timeout. Like, holy shit, dude, my chat is so fucking annoying. I started a couple minutes ago. I have 5 viewers. Which is weird for me. Usually... Yeah, I know.
I normally get around 12 viewers. It's like not normal.
Yeah, I don't stream enough.
Yeah, it's like the more you stream, the more views you get. If you stream, then you get more views.
Yeah, I don't stream enough for sure.
And people will come back. Like, I have like 6 people.
Bro, there's kids literally trying to put... If you share password... Do you hear that, bro? Yeah. I'm trying to get 25 likes on my stream before I reveal password. Oh, I need a better profile picture and a better YouTube banner, but I don't know how to do any of that.
I haven't changed mine for a long time. I need to make a new one. Mine's not that bad, but I kinda like it.
Oh, I have 10 viewers.
It just keeps on going up. The more views you get, the higher up on the, like, thing you get when people search for Epic or stuff like that, you show up. But the more views you have, the higher up you'll show.
Yeah.
Type Apple and Fortnite. There you will see Epic one.
I swear to God, I'm literally getting spawn killed by virgin ass in fucking CSGO.
I've gained 30 subs off this one.
We need to find stuff about this that'll get us a lot of views all the time to stream.
It's like when you get the right thing, you get a bunch of views.
I know.
I'm 48 views now, it's kind of sick.
Nice. How does it feel to be as big as Pokey right now?
Pokey, or you mean
The Pokey game guy, mobile game.
yeah,
Yeah, hey, chicken! I'm gonna shoot the chicken. Bro, the chicken just exploded.
yesterday.
Bro. I need a mod.
I'm pretty sure it's 12:30.
Who can be... Oh yeah, you can be mod. Perfect.
I'll time out and fix it.
No, ban them. Actually, no, time out them. Time out them, because my views count, bro.
They won't have it. You can get dislikes and stuff.
Do I have any dislikes right now? I have no dislikes, but... How many likes? Holy shit, I have 18 likes. When did that happen? I haven't refreshed in a while. I thought I had 6.
I had 20 dislikes and 50 likes.
How do you get dislikes so much?
Because kids think it's fake.
It's not fake, guys. If you want to literally find out if it's real or not, look in the top hand. It says Judge something something something. Look them up. Look them up.
Giovanni Gonzalez,
10 viewers, baby. This thing is starting in 30 minutes. If you guys want to stick around for the password, get me to 30 likes, okay? I'm going to say 30 likes. That's final. That's final. 30 likes. And 30 likes, and I'll get you guys the password. So, I'm not saying the N-word, by the way. Because I had a dream. I was black last night, and all my friends thought I was white. And I said a naughty word, and I got banned from YouTube and Twitch. That's a little bit off track, but he's still in timeout. I swear to God, I have 2 mods on this channel now. If you try to leak the password, you will get timeout in like literally 10 seconds. I mean, not 10 seconds, like literally 0.10 seconds. Literally 0.10 seconds. I hired the best moderators from all the way around the world.
People are saying that's what we should do. People are saying, like, that we should get a free battle pass, but we're not sure, because...
Yeah, we definitely should get a free battle pass. I just got smoked. I just got smoked.
We should get, like, 5,000 V-Bucks. That would be fair,
I just body shotted that bitch with a sniper. Alright guys, you joined the meeting too? Nice, boys. I'll be leaking the password. It's, by the way, what was I about to say?
yeah, it's not a leak. Epic hasn't released that they said it's going to be free battle pass $100. So a bunch of people are saying that's what they should do. Like, Epic hasn't said it themselves that they're going to do that.
Alrighty, everybody. I'll be leaking the...
It should be 5K V-Bucks.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be leaking the password, though, in, like, when I hit 30 likes, and you guys have 30 minutes to get me 30 likes. So literally share the video with your friends, share it with everybody, and get me those likes. Because if you guys want to attend the meeting, that'd be great. And if you guys could subscribe and be regulars on my channel, like just join the stream.
The thing hasn't even started yet. The meeting will be starting in like 1 hour. It starts at 12:30.
I thought it started at 12.
No, it did start at 12 and then it came later. Because they have a problem.
We might have a little bit more time. We might have a little bit more time than just an hour, you know.
Final Thora, Harry Benson, I don't really care. Just being honest.
I'm so thankful we didn't go to MTM and we screamed this instead.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting so many views.
I'm at 9. I'm at 9. This is weird. Because I don't stream a lot.
Canals is kind of cheeks, though, not gonna lie. I'm voting for Canals, bro. It's a better map.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a better map. What are you talking
It was just
about?
remote player being sitting in season 3.
Come on, boys. Hype up the chat. Get people to stay. Come on, hype up the chat, everybody.
The thing is, Epic's gonna get so much hate if they get mobile players and 5,000 people or 5,000 or something. They don't get PC players and stuff.
Well, PC players didn't have to go through what we went through.
Yeah, I know, but they're still gonna get a bunch of hate.
Yeah. Alright, everybody. Spam F in the chat if you're so excited for this. Spam F in the chat. I never thought I'd be a streamer to be telling people to spam F. This is weird. Like, the people who used to, like, stream all the events, like, even when they wouldn't happen, like, volcano exploding, and they'd have a timer of 5 minutes, and they would go down, nothing would happen, they'd just restart the timer.
Guys, I'm at 586.
Spam F.
600. Come on.
Get my boy Flex to 600. He's a mod on this channel, get him to 600. Whoa! I just saw that kid's head explode. That was scary. Spam F, everybody. Let me know you guys are
I'm
hyped.
not mod.
You're not mod?
No, it's like bugged. I try to make a guy mod and it like wouldn't let me.
Says you're not
My
mod.
name would be Blue.
No, they just haven't leaked the password and stuff, but I leaked it. But I'm about to leak it at 30 likes, everybody. 30 likes is all we need. 20 people watching the stream. Hello, everybody. 20 people. We need... Okay, now that so many people are watching, I'm going to say get this shit to 35 likes. That's final. That's final, okay? If I try to move it up to 40...
It starts at 5:30 for you in Ninja Hyper.
If I try to move it up to 40 likes, just leave a dislike on the stream and leave.
I'll be streaming it on Ninja, so it'll be in 1 hour.
We have all the time in the world. It's not fake. Look up Judge something something something. Look up Judge something something something. It's real.
Laser beam for my chat.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not. Jack. Dude, this is crazy. No way.
No, he's not. And he has a YouTube ban. Oh my god, shut up.
Laser beam.
Shut up. You got me so excited.
Yeah. Imagine though.
Bro, I know. We just hit 20 likes on the stream.
Guys, I know it's not him. I was joking.
It says it's an old live stream. It's not an old live stream. I will do anything on the screen right now. Let me just get out of this.
What's time for UK?
Like it's not a thingy. Look, I can do everything I want.
Until it starts for everybody.
Let's go, everybody. Get hyped. Get hyped. Yeah, the real ones know that this shit is not fake. I would not stage something like this. I'm doing this for the mobile community. I'm doing this for mobile
Yeah,
community, bro.
17 views,
Mobile community.
20 likes in your share.
Let's go. 20 likes, baby. Get hyped. Get hyped. This is for mobile community right here.
Yo, this kid's asking me how I got the code. I'm just built different. That's how I got the
Yeah,
code.
we're both built different, right? Right?
Yeah.
Cause if you leak the password, you're getting timeout. You're getting a timeout. You're getting a timeout for in like 0.5 seconds if you try to leak shit.
So that'll be like another hour. I'll just plug in anyways.
Do something. Okay, guys, get on your alt accounts. Get on like your friends' accounts or something. I just need 15 more likes. Tell your friends to like, and I'll be dropping the code. If
What do you mean 15 more likes? I thought you were only 30.
I'm going to 35.
Oh, okay.
That's because there's 17 kids in here. Well, now there's 13, but we have 23. We have 23. We need 12 more. 12 more likes, everybody. 12 more likes. Come on, baby.
Guys, get this stream to 100 likes. Come on.
Get it to 100 likes. Come on. After I leak the password, I better see everybody subbing, okay? I better see everybody subbing while you're waiting to get into the Zoom. Okay? When you guys get into the Zoom, after you guys give me 12 more likes, think about it. 12 more likes and then you'll be able to see.
5,000 V-Bucks.
Yeah. And
Free battle pass.
yeah.
Like, it's been a month and we can't even play right now. Like, come on.
I know, I'd have like 7k points by now. I think you guys are assholes.
Arco, Con, do. I'm gonna time you out. You leave the code.
Jesus, we just shit on this kid. Dude, please read. I'm a big fan. The fuck? I only have 1k. How are you a big fan? I mean, thank you, but I don't know how you're a big fan because I'm not like somebody to be a fan of. I only have 1K subs.
I say 1K V-Bucks and Battle Pass.
If you tell the password, you wanna know what's gonna happen to you, bro? You are gonna get banned so quickly. You're gonna get banned so quick. It's not even funny. And then you're not gonna be able to. Then you're not gonna be able to do anything. You're not gonna be able to see the password. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see our reactions to the Zoom call and stuff.
What?
You've been following a long time? Oh, that's nice. 4 likes. 4 likes? What? How? God damn. No, we have 7 likes. We have 7 likes.
You have 28 likes on the stream.
Yeah, I know. I just refreshed.
Brady lives in, where do you live, Brady?
Lisbon?
No, you don't.
I mean, Bowden. I mean.
No, dude. There's a bed.
Yo, is this the real Flash?
You know that, right?
What?
I'm moving to Poland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for sure I looked it up. But the meeting ID, I'm not supposed to leak the ID and the password. It's not allowed.
You can leak the ID, just not the password.
I mean, I can leak the ID, but not the password. I'm just not gonna leak both, because what are you gonna do with just the IDs?
Till it's 28. I know everybody is 28. Get me 7 more likes, and then
Check and see if you got it.
then we'll be starting. Let's
Oh,
go.
it's at 29 now.
29. Let's go, boys. Let's go. You guys are so awesome.
Guys, 32 more likes. Give me 200. Come on, guys. Come on.
He said we're at 30. He said we hit 30. No, we're at 29. But in 6 more likes, that means I'm gonna be leaking password. The meeting does start in 30 minutes, everybody. It starts in 30 minutes. Are you guys hyped? Are you guys so hyped? 30 minutes.
An hour, not 30.
Somewhere around there. We don't know. It's fickle.
It's 12:30. That's like when it starts. Come on, guys, like this stream. We have 70 likes. Come on. Yo, 70 likes. Let's go.
We're at 30. We hit 30. We hit 30 with 1 dislike.
6 more subs, guys. Get you to 600. I'm so close.
Swear to God, peek your head. Peek your head. You won't. You don't have the balls to peek your head. Oh, shit.
6 more subs and I'm at 600.
It's not fake. Look up the judge.
Ninja Hyper. I'm already in, so it doesn't really matter.
Look up the judge. Do you want me to look up the judge for you guys real quick? I think it worked.
Gotta do it quick. That's what Streamlabs. That's what Streamlabs does. Unless you actually go into the app and stop it manually, it won't stop. Like if it says Streamlabs stop, it'll stop recording and just load on YouTube, and then you just continue recording.
Oh, thank God. It works. It works. Oh, my God. Thank God. Thank the Lords. I thought my stream just ended. I knew that worked, but it hasn't been working lately since I got iOS 14.
28 likes.
If you leak it... No, you can't leak it, bro. You can't leak it. Everybody, you can leak it. You can leak it after I hit 35 likes, okay? 25 people in the chat. What is going on, everybody? What's going on? Drop a like, because at 35 likes, I'm going to be dropping the code for you guys.
5 more likes on our 600. Please, come on.
Come on, everybody.
Everybody get dropping subs.
6 more likes. 6 more likes. 6 more likes for us. 6 more likes for us, baby. 6 more likes for us. I'll be dropping the password.
I'm so close.
5 more likes.
Like the stream.
5 more likes. Let's go. Baby.
Once I get to 600 subs and 100 likes on the stream, I'll be leaking the password and the code so everybody else can get in themselves. Okay, guys? So get me to 70 or get me to 100 likes and get my subscribers up to 600.
Same with me, boys. Same with me. I'm doing the same thing he's doing. If you guys try to send the password, you are going to get banned from the stream.
Yo, 598 likes. 2 more, guys. You got this.
598 likes?
Or subs. Peace.
Oh, we have 33 likes. Let's go. 33 likes.
Come on, guys.
33 likes.
Almost 599. Oh, let's go 601 subs. Thank you guys so much. Come on. That's 50 subs in just this stream.
Let's go, boys.
Come on, guys. Get this stream to 100 likes and I'll be leaking the password and the code so everybody else can. Come on, guys. Come on.
Okay.
What time does it start in London? It starts in an hour. It starts at
Come on, boys. I only need 3 more
15
likes.
minutes for you.
Boys,
I'm
I need
sorry, 15 minutes.
3 more likes. You don't understand? 3 more likes, and I'll be dropping the
I
password.
know, Sora. Whatever time you are at right now, add 50 minutes, and that's what time it starts. I hope you like. Come on, guys, get this stream to 100 likes, dude. That'll make my day. I'm never gonna stream over 50 likes. I'm at 80 likes right now.
Just give me 3 likes, boys. Give me 3 likes, and I'll be leaking the password.
Let's go, guys. You got the password meaning ID from Golden. No, I didn't.
I'll be doing the password. I just need 3 more likes. Or 2 more. I need 2 more. 2 more! All I need is 2 more, boys. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the echo. I didn't realize I streamed on pause.
Help me out, boys.
On.
We had 35. We hit. We hit, question mark?
35. You hit 35.
We hit 35. Alright, boys. I'm leaking the password now. I'm leaking the password for you guys.
No. Get it to like 50. Get it to 50 likes.
They're gonna hate me if I do that.
Just do it. You have to. You can't leak it.
We're at 37 now. That's meeting ID, and I'll give you meeting password.
Say get me to like 70 likes and I'll meet the password.
I just found out. I just got information that streaming, this thing is illegal. But hold on. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream. If you want me to keep streaming, get me to 60 likes. If you want me to keep streaming. No, give me to 50 likes if you want me to keep streaming. Cause I don't know. It's illegal. It's literally illegal.
No, I'm getting like I've had 50 views for over like an hour now. So, like all of them watching. I have 83 likes on the stream.
Yep, the code is 715550. But if you want me to keep streaming this event and whatever, get me to 50 likes and I'll keep streaming it.
I gained 50 subs this stream. I'm at 600 now. I was at 547, I think. Not bad. I thought you were like planting trees everywhere or something. Okay, I'm about to unmute myself.
I know the password works, guys.
I'm talking to my sister, you probably heard. But yeah, guys, I'm at 600 subs. Let's go. 599. Why you guys want something? Come on. Yo, like, this isn't fake. This is real. Trust me. Oh no. Look at that. This is literally the judge. Judge Jovan Gonzalez Rogers or something like that. That's literally. This is the Zoom meeting that the court's not being. Really, I'm on my phone. Please get up.
Let's
Well,
go.
I'm streaming. I want to let everybody talk to me. Oh, let's do it. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ban you. You don't like this. Sorry. ID join this channel.
Yo,
599 subs. Come on, guys. Why did I drop subs?
let me help you out, bro.
Guys, come on. I need literally one more sub.
There you go.
Yo, I'm at 602 now. Alright, sick.
Alright, I can unsub. I'm kidding.
I'm subbed to you. Come on, don't be rude.
I'm kidding.
You're 1.6k subs. You got 10 more subs or something like that. I don't know. You're gaining subs on this. All off mic with me.
Oh, let's go, boys. Let's go.
That's good. I told you guys, once I get to 100 likes on the stream, I'll leak the password. And I'll leak the ID. Sorry for that. It's just resetting.
You know
Everyone that dislike, stop disliking and like the stream, though.
Do you want to know something?
Era.
Technically, you already leaked it.
Oh.
Because it literally shows up on the Zoom screen, the meeting ID.
My thing's covering it. It only shows the first two numbers.
Oh, well, I got the meeting ID off your stream.
Oh, it must have been. I'm showing it on here.
Must have been a ghost then.
How did you get the password?
You remember you texted it to me?
Oh, yeah. My chat told me what the password and stuff was. I didn't know. Yo, Andrew, I'm removing you.
Alright, let's go, boys. Hype in the stream. Hype in the stream.
How is it illegal? It's illegal because you're not supposed to be able. You're not supposed to stream. Streaming this is illegal. This is illegal, but I don't care. Look in chat. It's illegal to.
Do we really
illegal
care?
God, I can't speak. It's illegal to stream anything that has to do with court and stuff like that. You're not allowed to. It's copyrighted for one. And it's just, I don't know why, but you're not allowed to. It's just a law. By law, I don't have consent to record them or upload them or anything.
But it's fine.
Acting. How am I acting?
Yeah, you kind of sound dumb as hell if you say he's acting. Shut up.
Yeah. How much until the freaking hearing? It starts at 12:30. Right now it's 11:50 for me. So it'll be starting in 40 minutes. How much time until the freaking hearing?
Alright,
So,
chat,
yeah,
let's
40
go.
minutes and it starts, guys. Come on.
Let's go, chat. Chat, I'm so
There's
excited.
so many people spamming all of the things. Because.
Shit on. Oh my god. Calm down, Jamal. Don't blow up the 9. Somebody just said that in my chat. It's not 10 minutes, boys. It got delayed for another 30 minutes. It's at 12:30. But chill out. It's okay. It's okay. We're all good. I'm at 36 likes. Why am I getting spam disliked? Why am I getting spam disliked? It's really annoying.
How many dislikes do you have?
I have 7.
Oh, wow, so many.
But, like, I haven't been streaming for as long as you, so I'll probably end up getting a lot of views throughout the day.
59 views right now.
Because I'm going to be streaming until, probably, like, until Fortnite Mobile comes out.
Guys, there's 59 people watching the stream. If everybody saw or everybody liked the stream, I'll leak the code and the ID.
Well, I just got flashed so hard. You might have to enter in your email, but that's it. You don't have to make, like, a password. I woke up to you saying that you had a lot of viewers. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? Like, wait, what? I'm confused.
I was about to look. This is the last 10 minutes.
It is?
No, the chat. The chat refreshes. I was trying to see how many people commented in the chat.
Is your sister a jelly that you're famous now?
Yeah.
You have 50 people on a live. On a live. Do you know how hard that is?
I stream it for my it's what'd you say, baby?
You know how hard it is to get 50 people on a live stream? It's only 40 minutes left until the thing. F this game, bro. I'm playing Valorant. This
Guys,
game
this isn't
sucks.
clickbait. This isn't clickbait. Oh, I just left the meeting.
You just left the meeting? It's fine. The ID is in my stream. You should see it in my stream. 38 minutes. Keep being hyped. Keep being hyped, boys. It's really annoying how you get more views than me. Cause like I don't know how you get so many views. It's cause I took like a big break from YouTube. Now when I post a video, literally, I don't get any views on it.
What's the password?
It's
7-1.
No. Shut up. You're gonna you just
Sorry, I forgot.
you just leaked your own code.
No, I'm not sure.
You're not.
I'm not sure for a second.
Oh well, I don't care. My stream can know. It didn't start. It's not gonna start for another 30-ish minutes. If Epic wins, we get it right now. Yes, sir. We get it right now if Epic Games wins.
Is there anybody that can help me ban people if they get the password and thing?
I can't. But
Because there's like 16 people spamming it, and they keep on making no account and coming back.
I can't. I'm just
I
saying.
just tried to make you moderator. It should have made it you moderator. And no,
Just
this isn't fake. This is literally the Zoom meeting right here.
37 minutes. You're correct.
74
You're
people
correct.
watching
You're
the
correct.
stream. Oh my god.
Fingers crossed, baby. Let's go. 25 people. 25 people. 25 people in my stream.
Yo,
I have 43 likes. Bro, I have 43 likes.
Yo, Aqua Tiger, I'm not. This isn't fake. Look, I'm literally in the Zoom. Look, this isn't fake. I can literally move it. See?
I'm playing Valorant, you know? Thank you so much for recording this. I would never miss it. I would never miss the stream for you guys. Never.
Yeah.
Never in a million world. Never in a million thingamajiggies.
Wolf F10.
If Epic wins, Fortnite won't come back today or tomorrow. It'll take a while. No, it won't. They already have it ready to release. Because they know they're going to win. That's cap. That's hard. Cappity dappity dap.
Yeah, there's a guy with 1.5k subs making people expand my chat because that's right.
Oh, damn. 28 people in the stream. Let's go.
I'm literally commenting.
It's not going to take a week to come back. It's coming back at 7:30 tonight.
He has 19 viewers. I have 70 something. You have.
Apple suspended Epic's developer account, but they are going to be forced to like take it back. They already have it all ready to go. I don't know what you guys are saying. That's so crap. In 35 minutes it's going to start? Yes, it is. Bro, we're going to be like pooping our pants. 32 people in the stream. 32 people in the stream. Dude, I have 45 likes. Oh my god, I'm shitting myself.
They're XICER. Yo, I'm at 90 something likes. Wait.
Bro.
96 likes. Let's go, guys.
Oh my
Give me
god.
100 likes.
Oh my god. Get me to 50 likes, please. Get me to 50 likes. And then get me to 75 likes. And then get me to 100. I am gonna watch the hearing on stream.
So yeah, how do we even pronounce your name? Is it Icer? Like Simon X? I don't know. Yo, Icer, you are mod.
You guys
Yo,
are the
let me make
best.
100 likes.
40 people in the
100
stream.
likes, let's go.
40 people in the stream. 49 likes. Oh my god, I can't. Dude. Oh my god, thank you guys so much.
Yo, 82 people watching now. 100 likes, the greatest like.
38 people in the stream. Thank you guys so much. I remember when it kept going down to 8, now we're at
And
38.
yes, I do think it's coming back. Some guy commented in my chat voice back.
Was he talking about me?
No, they can't hear you because I'm my AirPods in.
Oh.
Chicken fart, yum, I don't care. What is your name?
Oh my god, guys, thank you so much. This is crazy for me. I don't get views a lot.
Only time out people, only time out people if they type in the code or give the code out. Alright?
Hello, I'm tracking her. Jesus. 33 people in the stream. Let's go. Let's go, boys. 33 people in the stream.
Online scammer. This is literally the Zoom right here.
It's the Zoom. Look up the judge's name. Wait. What time will Fortnite... If Epic wins, it'll come back today at 7:30 tonight.
Alright, guys. That's the meeting ID right there on the screen. And the code, I'll give you the code. It's 5... or it's...
You guys are the best.
5550.
Apple won't win. What are you saying? He's saying Apple's gonna win.
Or the password. And the meeting ID is right there on my screen. 16187648848. Okay, you guys can stop banning people for giving out the code and stuff.
Let's go. Password. You want me to put password in the chat again? Get me
Yo,
to...
mobs are having
Get me to 60 likes. Get me to 60 likes. I'll put password in the chat. Damn it, guys. Chat. You guys are so annoying, chat. Bruh. My guys just put password in the chat again. I'm trying to do something, chat. That's not nice.
Bro, you can't do that? I don't really care.
Apple will not win.
Yo, actually, you can ban that guy, though. Thank you.
Apple doesn't win, though. Because
Am I saying your name right?
there's a literal country on Epic Games' side. There's a legit country, my guy.
Oh, isn't it Russia or something like that?
Yeah, Russia.
Russia's literally on Epic Games side.
There's a literal country.
Alright, just making sure. I swear.
Melly.
Hey, mobile, please don't. I'm not gonna. Chill out.
Even if Apple wins, we should still get Fortnite back. What do you mean?
I thought Russia was helping out Epic.
They are.
No, I wasn't calling you Russia. I'm saying. I'm saying that.
And Japan. And Japan.
Russian is helping out Epic.
Russia
Is helping Epic.
and Japan.
Yeah, so there's no way Epic loses.
Right. It would be like hard to believe. Yeah, shit.
Yo, 30 minutes till it starts, guys. Okay, hi, come on.
It's starting in 30 minutes. It's starting at 12:30. Let's go.
609. Dude, I have 106 likes on the stream and 609 subscribers. Dude, let's go. This is the first time I actually hit 100 likes.
Bro, let's go.
Dude, you're gonna get hit 100 likes. Seriously.
I'm at 56. I'm at 56 right now. Oh my god, dude. I am actually so happy. There's 40 people watching my stream. Is this what it's like to be famous?
I mean,
Kinda, sorta.
70 views, 42 views, that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Dude, the title that we're using is actually working out pretty good.
Yeah, bro, I was on this TikTok video, and it was this, like, white dude, and it looked like he was on his nice yard, and he was doing the gang sound or whatever, and somebody commented, "Whoa, Connor, don't pull up the golf clubs." instead of calm down, Jamal, don't pull up the 9.
Yeah, I get it.
Somebody
Yo,
just
you have 56 likes on your stream.
did.
How do you have only 7 dislikes? I don't know why. It's probably because I didn't have my mic on. I couldn't tell people I wasn't scanning.
Why didn't you have your mic on?
Because I have 67 watching now. 73 actually. 76.
Guys, I love you guys so much. No homo if you're a boy, no homo.
The pass is, let me check it. I think it's 715550. That's the password. And the meeting ID is right there.
Holy shit, this gun is good. Bro, I'm not even capping. This gun is actually good.
Just pause the video if you need to see the ID, because then you can get it.
My chat's saying I want to watch this, not the Zoom. Oh my god!
Can't reach 100k subs by the end of the year. And I don't have a supporter creator code.
And you can't record it. It's illegal to record it. Tough. Yeah, for real, boys. Come on, no. No, I'm not gonna listen to
I
that
don't
shit.
care though.
Sam, what kind of trouble am I really gonna get into?
I know. There's probably like 1,000 people doing it. On Twitch, on everything. I can follow you. Alright. I have a support creator code. Can I shout mine out? Yes, you can. I don't really care.
Let's go. Hold on, I'm gonna check if I can get a supporter creator code yet.
Incredible FM.
Is it still down?
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not sure though. I don't have Twitter. All I have is YouTube. That's really it.
It's still down, damn.
My code, yeah. Everybody use his code.
It starts at 12:30.
TQ154. Use my code. Use my code.
Starts at 12:30, so it's starting in 27 minutes. Just stick around to the stream.
How do you go in the Zoom? Look, the meeting ID is right there. 161-876-4848, and the password is 71555.
55 people watching the stream. 60 likes. Get me to 100 likes, please. Please, boys, get me to 100 likes.
I'm at 109 likes.
So please go subscribe for me doing this for you guys. You realize that I'm not supposed to do this. Please go subscribe to me for doing this, please. And like the video. It'll mean the literal world. Sub with noties so you can watch all my new videos, please.
I don't give random people mine. I only give people mine that have been here for over like 3 hours straight.
Yeah. And this will be a good way to get monetized.
Yeah, no, are you still there? Just making sure.
Yes, sir. Everybody, please drop a sub, bro.
What is that profile picture?
Like, I don't know if I should do this. You guys gotta let me know if I should still do this by dropping a sub.
Alright, just making sure.
Thank you for subbing, because this is illegal.
Okay, that's the beginning of the stream.
This is illegal.
Yeah, but you weren't here the whole time. You left and went other places. Like, you just got back. I don't even know where you were the whole time.
Thank you so much for the subs. It actually
By
means
way,
the
it's
world.
fake. Face clips. And people that are saying it was fake just remove the... Like, remove the...
Dude,
thing.
dude, I have 70 likes and 60 people in the stream. I have 60 people in the stream. How many people do you have in the stream?
I have 82 right now.
We're gonna hit 100 people in the stream.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is. You're not supposed to record court documents.
That's why I'm mobile coming back. Hopefully
Tonight.
I'll come back.
Tonight at 7:30.
My account will get terminated. That's kind of scary, but I don't care.
He said you can go to prison. Somebody in my chat said you can go to prison.
Yeah, I know I can. That's not true. You can't. The worst thing that'll happen is my account will get banned.
Really?
Yeah, I can't prove.
This is my channel will get banned. Oh, they can go suck it. I'll start a new one. I don't care.
Yeah, no.
I won't get banned.
It starts at 12:30. It starts in 30 minutes. Whatever time it is for you, it'll be 30 minutes.
Wish I could
What's
see the
ID
future.
The ID is 161-876-4848. And
Just don't report me.
5
Just don't report me.
7 1 5 5 5 0. Pretty sure that's the code.
I know I won't go to prison. Whoever said that is an idiot.
Thank you, Mom, for that. Yo, guys, chill out. Don't spam it too much.
Yeah, I know. Let's go though, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
If someone asks, just put it in once and that's good. Okay, I'm on. 77 people on the stream. 84.
72 likes. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yo, 109 likes. Let's give me 150 likes. Come on, guys.
It's not fake.
117 subs.
It's not illegal to join. You're not supposed to stream it. You're not supposed to stream it, but it's not illegal to join.
It's 18:07 for you. That's like on time. I'm using that.
Yo, just so we stay legal, do you want to watch the Zoom? Do you want to watch the listen? Do you want to watch the Zoom on our like computers? Watch the Zoom on our computers, but hear the sound, but the sound can, and we can play Fortnite mobile with our mics on, so that it's not illegal. Just so it's not illegal, and then we'll be fine. Do you want to do that? We can do that so that we only the sound. You guys will hear the sound, and you got to go on Zoom for yourself. It's not illegal. I'm not gonna do it the illegal way. Chill. It's not fake either. What do you mean?
It really is. 114 likes. Let's get me to 150. Let's try to get me to 150.
It's not fake. What do you mean it's fake? How is it fake? How is it fake? Let me know. Let me know how is it fake.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people just assume. Make sure they're not. Like, yo, thank you so much for liking.
This is not fake. Stop spamming fake. It's not fake. It's literally not fake. Look, it's the actual Zoom is on the screen. I swear to God.
Yeah, what is it though? Tell them, please.
Oh, you're spamming fake, so...
161-876-4848.
Oh, it says they're spamming fake so that I don't get banned.
5550. Oh, I get it now.
They're spamming it so we don't get banned. Thank you guys. You guys are
Is it
nice.
okay if I join? Yeah, I'm putting the thing in the chat for the reason. So you guys can join if you want. I mean, you don't have to because I'll be putting it, but if you want to see it for yourself, that's cool.
I swear to God, my chat is awesome. They're spamming fake so I don't get banned.
Yeah. Yo, everybody spam fake in the chat so I don't get banned. Because if they think it's fake, then it's fake, right?
I'm not going to record it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play Fortnite mobile while it's happening, but I'm going to have the Zoom on my computer, and all you guys are going to be able to hear is the sound. And if you want to go on the Zoom for yourself, because basically all I want is for you to see me, like, my reaction. That's all I want. So, just go on the Zoom for yourself, and you can listen to what's going on my screen, too. Or, basically... Or you can just go on my thing, and I will be telling you guys everything what's going on.
Yo, there's so many people saying fake.
I know.
My chat is flying.
My chat's going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Actually,
sued,
yeah.
yeah.
The other people are gonna leave right away, so I'm not gonna get any more views.
It's not fake, though.
Oh yeah, stop saying fake.
Stop saying fake. Stop saying fake, because I'm not gonna do it the illegal way, okay?
Yeah, because then I'm not gonna get any views.
Listen, guys, I don't want people that are new to just join. I'm not doing it the illegal way. I'm not gonna make it so you can see any faces. I'm gonna make it so you guys cannot see any faces or anything, okay? It's not gonna be illegal. It's not gonna be illegal. What is basically gonna happen is I'm gonna be telling you guys what's going on in the meeting. That's all I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna be telling.
I'm gonna just do it like completely.
You can get sued.
I don't care.
Your IP will get banned too. You can't play Fortnite on your IP. You're gonna have to use a VPN all the time.
Okay.
Look, just do it my way. The way I'm doing it is I'm just making it so that I will tell them. I'll tell them what's going on. They said, "Oh my God, we know who you are." What do you mean you know who I am?
Not everyone else stops spamming fake.
You watch this on Zoom.
I'm not gonna scream. Why would I scream? My proof is on my screen. It literally says reoccurring webbing.
Everybody, please drop a like. My IP. How do you get IP sued?
Okay, stop spamming fake. I'm finding out. Okay.
I'm getting the Zoom ready on my computer so that you guys can't see
I
it.
know it is. It's illegal to join the meeting?
It's not illegal to join it.
No, it isn't.
I'll type the password in the chat. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, please. Actually, Maud, can you type password in chat,
Yeah,
please?
everybody spam real now. Spam real as much as you can.
Spam real as much as you can because it's not fake, and I'm not gonna do it in a legal way.
I got 125 likes on the stream, 626 subs.
Nice.
Is it 5 hours long?
Bro, I should have
I
got...
don't know, I don't think so.
It's definitely not 5 hours long, right?
Probably like 30 minutes or something. Dude, so many reels. Taking a fishing pole with this thing, real.
Dude, my chat is going crazy. My chat's never done this before.
Real. Dude, I know. 90 people watching this stream. Let's go, guys.
Bro,
everybody drop a like.
Imagine if our chat could be like this all the time.
Eventually it will. Easy. Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, see if we can get to 100 views, 94 people. Share it with your friends and everything. Come on, guys.
Hold on, I'm gonna use a VPN too.
A VPN. Why?
Just so they can't see my stuff. I don't want them seeing my stuff. Do you want them seeing my stuff?
I don't care.
You don't care if they see my stuff? Okay, then
I
I'll...
mean, I don't care if they see my stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Like my points and stuff. Who made it? I'm not sure. The people that are doing it. 91 people watching the stream. 128 likes.
I think I have to update my VPN right now.
Okay, give it 150 likes. That'd be 6, they say. And the more you guys like the stream, the more views I'll get. Whoever's disliking, that's not very nice of you.
Okay, I'm connecting to a VPN chat.
How do you join the meeting? You have to download Zoom, and then go and type this up.
You can join all you want. I have a new IP now.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a ton of views. This guy just
Can somebody say in the chat what the password is? I won't stream it. Don't worry, chat. I will tell you guys what's going on, but you won't see anything.
Yo, you have 80 likes.
I do?
Yeah, you should 80. Can I be at 130, please?
Let's go.
Yo, 135 likes. Everybody, thank you so much.
Can somebody type the chat? Can somebody type the password in the chat, please? 715
Correct.
551.
I'm an idiot. Yeah, I know. This is 100% real. I don't know why people even think it's fake.
What do you like?
Possibly you could get IP banned. I don't know. That's why I'm using a VPN.
Yeah, I'm so excited, guys. Spam F in the chat if you're excited.
I don't know if you could. Let's go.
Yeah, kids are spamming in my chat.
This is the webinar will begin soon.
Spam in my chat as fast as you can if you're excited for the Zoom meeting.
If you're excited for the Zoom meeting, just spam F in the chat. We have 45 people in the stream.
I'm not gonna get swatted. Come on.
I won't end the stream, don't worry guys. 14 minutes, boys. Alright.
What if Apple wins? Then I'm gonna cry.
I won't end the stream, but there's 14 minutes left, so I'm gonna go get some cereal. I'll be right back, boys. I'll be right back. I'm going to get cereal. Can you get in my chat? Go in my chat really quick. Go in my chat really quick and just respond to people. I'll be right back.
Yo. Alright, Tope's chat, can you hear me? I'm just his friend. And no, this is definitely not fake. is not fake. This is real. That's literally the real Zoom meeting. Yes, Blue, that is the Zoom meeting. Alright, Blue, stop streaming it so much. You won't want. You don't want to get like in trouble. Alright. Blue is timed out. You got wealth vision? I'm kind of jealous. You're actually a good mod. I have a good mod. You have a pretty good mod. Yo, 99 people watching, 101 people watching the stream. I'm screenshotting that. Yo, come on.
Alright, everybody, let's go. 60 people in the chat. 60 people in the chat.
101 people watching now. Let's go. I just screenshotted that.
Nice. It's starting. Oh, no, it started. It started. Yo. It started.
This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, we
This
just.
is being
recorded.
Oh my god. Okay, chat.
Okay, this is the courtroom clerk.
It didn't start for me.
So, attendees, no one needs to do the hand raise. The attendees.
It started.
You can just lower your hands. Lower hands.
Yo, I can't get in.
I'm calling the case in a few minutes.
It said that it has a maximum of 500 people.
Damn.
Can you please stream it so my stream can see it?
Sure, I'll stream it on Twitch.
Alright.
Because I don't care if my Twitch stuff gets banned.
Yeah, who cares? Come on. Yeah, got 67 followers.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm still gonna get the Zoom. Alright, chill out, guys. Because are you in it? Did it kick you out? It said maximum of 500.
Don't worry, guys. I'll tell you what's going on.
Are you streaming on Twitch and YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I'm using my computer to stream on Twitch.
You're not gonna be able to get in the Zoom, though.
Dude, I'm in the Zoom.
On your computer?
Yeah.
How? Alright, guys, this is the Zoom. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm in chat.
111 people watching.
Yeah, I'm in chat. What is my Twitch? It's till _11.
I'm going to go ahead. I did some testing, but we're just going to test the audio. So, Mr. Dorn, just state your name and say good morning to the court reporter there.
Good morning, Richard Dorn.
Okay, you're soft.
Yeah.
So either move forward or turn it up. Or, yeah.
Good morning. Better?
All right, court reporter.
Sound is better, but when you state your appearance, where you said who you stated for, who you're appearing for.
136 people watching this stream.
Bro, there's 80 people in the stream.
I think
You're
I
everybody
actually
like-
in my head at that moment, so I'll be careful to speak directly.
Everybody, like, give me the 200.
The court hearing is full, but I'm in.
Yeah, no, I said maximum 500 people, so I couldn't join.
94 people. I'm currently in the Zoom meeting, but I'm not allowed to show their faces or I can get sued.
Morning, Theodore Boutros for Apple.
And Ms. Forrest, go ahead.
Catherine Forrest for Epic.
This is Renee, the court reporter. Sounds good so far. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your stream on PC is lagging.
I don't know what to do.
All right.
Yeah, I can do it like this.
Let the court know we are ready, but whenever the court.
Let's go, boys. Get me as much likes as possible. Get me a lot of likes. I'm about to turn the audio up all the way so you guys can hear audio.
Early, or you want to wait till we've got about 8 more minutes?
We're fine starting early.
Agreed.
Up to the court whenever the court would like to start is fine with us.
Okay.
The audio's up as much as it can go.
Alright, so you can't get in the meeting.
I'm in it.
It's full.
Okay,
I'm in.
I'm going to go ahead and read the admonition. Here.
103 likes, let's go.
Persons granted remote access to proceedings
I
are
can stop
reminded
sharing
of
the
the
chat,
general
so.
Hold on, shut up, I'm listening.
against photographing, recording, and rebroadcasting of court proceedings. See General Order 58 at paragraph 3. Any recording of a court proceeding, including screenshots or other visual copying, is absolutely prohibited. Persons violating these prohibitions will face sanctions, including removal of media credentials or denial or restriction of entry to future hearings.
Alright, so we're good to stream the audio of it. We're good to stream audio.
Okay, good morning,
We
everyone.
are?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Alright, then cover up the people
Yeah, I did.
Let's go ahead and
on your PC.
call a case.
Yep.
I know it's early, it's 9:24, but at this point, we've maxed out on our license.
Spam F in the chat.
And so, no one else.
Alright,
Can't wait-
we're allowed to
even
do
if
this,
we're
it's
waiting
just
for
the
anybody
audio,
else,
so
it wouldn't matter.
we're allowed.
We've maxed out. Alright, so let's go ahead and call the case, and we'll get started. This is
Calling Civil Action 20-5640 Epic Games Inc. versus Apple Inc.
Hold on.
So please state your appearance.
Catherine Forrest for Epic. Good morning,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Gary Bornstein also for Epic Games.
Good morning, Your Honor. Theodore Boutros for Apple.
Start early, or you want to wait till we've got about 8 more minutes?
We're fine starting early.
So just a few things.
Agreed.
Up to the court whenever the court would like to start is fine with us.
Okay.
We have a lot of people who always want to
Look at my stream.
Doesn't matter. We're not going to call it. You
Alright.
know that. You can raise your hand.
You'll see.
Just think about where you are as if you were in a courtroom, sitting in the gallery. Just don't let you talk.
Your YouTube stream?
Mm-hmm.
You're not representing the parties. This is
You're covering up like half of it.
At a court hearing, we have people who are designated to speak.
I know. I'll end up covering it before they start it.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read the admonition.
And for the plaintiffs,
Yo, you have 144 watching.
What? Whoa.
Yeah.
Of course, you'll be arguing
How
everything
many
else.
do I have?
That's correct.
And then,
425.
with respect to,
Wait, what?
Here is the courtroom clerk.
On yours?
Persons granted remote access to proceedings are reminded of the general
182 on mine.
prohibition against photographing, recording, and rebroadcasting of court proceedings. See General Order 58
Really, dog? You're 203.
at paragraph 3. Any recording of a court proceeding, including screenshots or other visual copying, is absolutely prohibited. Persons violating these prohibitions will face sanctions, including removal of media credentials or denial or restriction of entry to future hearings. Thank you.
Yo, guys, give me 1,000 subs.
okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Your Honor.
185 watching now.
Let's go ahead and
Is that FaZe
call the
Jarvis?
case. I know it's early. It's 9:24.
I think FaZe Jarvis is in my
But
chat.
at this point, we've maxed out on our license.
FaZe Jarvis is in my
and
chat.
So,
That's not real.
That's real. Check it.
There's 230.
so we can't wait. Even if we were waiting for anybody else, it wouldn't matter because we've maxed out. All right, so let's go ahead
It's
and
not
call
gonna
the
get deleted.
case.
I'm not
and
showing
we'll
any
get
faces.
this down.
calling Civil Action 20-5640 Epic Games Inc. versus Apple Inc. And counsel, please state your appearances.
Catherine Forrest for Epic. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Gary Bornstein also for Epic Games.
Morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Theodore Boutros for Apple.
Everybody
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Your
Come
Honor.
on,
Richard
everybody
Dorn
sub to
for
me,
Apple.
guys, please.
Okay, good morning.
I'm not supposed to be streaming this.
So
Please
just
sub,
a
please.
few things, preliminaries, especially
I'm
for
not
those
supposed to be doing this. Please
folks
sub,
who are
please
watching. We have a lot of people who always want to
Bro,
raise their
everybody's
hands.
spamming
And
Jarvis is in your
it doesn't
chat.
matter. We're not going to call on you, so you should just know that.
Everybody's
You can
saying
raise your
Jarvis
hands.
is in my chat.
It's as if, think about where you are as if you were in a courtroom sitting in the galley. We just don't let you talk. You're not admitted to the bar. You're not representing the parties. This isn't well, it's a court hearing. And so at a court hearing, we have people who are designated to speak. There are actually lots of lawyers on
Oh
each
my
side,
God.
and I
Everybody sub
advised
to me,
all the
please.
lawyers that I was only interested in having on the platform those who were going to
Oh my
argue.
God, I just gained.
I understand for
100
the
subs. I
plaintiffs,
just gained 100 subs.
I've gained 300.
Mr.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be quiet, I'm gonna be quiet, I'm
Bornstein,
gonna be
you're
quiet.
going to be arguing.
What? I've spent 2 years trying to get myself to 500, and I just got 300 almost in 10 minutes.
Likelihood of
They
success.
said you're
on the
not allowed to
merits, and,
stream faces.
As far as you'll be arguing everything else.
701. I
That's
had
correct.
550 when I started.
They said you're
And
not
then,
allowed to stream
with
faces.
Yeah. There's still 200.
I'm gonna stop talking.
He is
Back
getting
to
200 views too, though.
Defense, Mr. Doran, you will be speaking to likelihood of success on the merits, and Mr. Boutros everything else.
Correct, Your Honor.
And I'll also be handling the scheduling issues.
Chat, I'm not
Your
gonna get
Honor,
sued. They
or
said-
Boutros.
Oh, okay, that's good
Chat.
to know.
They said that
Um,
you can.
Let me just say, I've read all the papers. I have a number of questions. Unlike the Court of Appeal, you aren't going to get.
Oh my God.
Guys, sub to me, please, guys. Come on.
300.
15 minutes aside, and that's it. This is going to be a long hearing. You're going to talk about many issues. But I really am not interested in you regurgitating what I've read in the papers,
Everybody sub. Come on, guys.
because I've read the papers. I'm more interested in what you didn't respond to, what points that the other side made that perhaps are not your strongest points, and so you avoided the issue. I'd like to know, if anything, what you have to say on those
Yo,
topics. and
Jarvis
we'll go
is in my
through them.
chat.
Hopefully, Mr. Doran has done a little practicing, so he's watching the screen and he gets my my physical gestures to warn you to
335 likes.
stop.
Yo, this is
So stop, so that I don't mute you. Because you're going to be here for hours, I suspect, and
321. I'm going to get
once in a while, if I start hearing the same things over and over again, and you don't listen, or you don't look, and you don't notice that I'm trying to get you to stop, I'll mute you. If we were in the courtroom, I could do that, and my court reporter would pick up what I have to say as opposed to what you have to say. It's a little bit more difficult on Zoom because someone actually has the platform, but I do have a control. So I hope not to do that, but please pay attention. And I suspect that you'll end up repeating some of what you say, but really try to avoid it because I've already read it. And there are lots of big issues here. And I'd like to hear what you have to say on some of the things you didn't talk about. Let's first talk about some of the issues that were raised in your joint statement.
Zoom?
This is docket
I'm on
91.
their court Zoom.
Court?
For Epic Games. Epic Games
Miss
is
Forrest,
off
can you...
court. I have 376 people.
Okay, wait, I want to show you something. Look what
Oh my god.
Tell me
girl sent me.
why Epic hasn't responded to the subpoenas in the related cases and hasn't produced documents,
Where is Pete?
Oh my god.
especially given the fact that it's now trying to push forward something that's the exact same topics, yet it appears to be somewhat recalcitrant in the other case.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. We, at the time that we were on the verge of really beginning production for the subpoena, we were also on the verge of filing this case, and we expected that, in fact, there would be some sort of efficiencies to be gained and some coordination with certain of the discovery. So we did not produce then, but are fully prepared to produce with alacrity right now,
If you want me
quite
to keep
fulsomely
streaming the Zoom,
in those
you have to get
cases.
me
And so
100 more subs.
it was a timing issue, Your
Everybody
Honor, having
has
to
to
do
go
with
follow
the
me. Everybody has to follow
commencement
me.
of this litigation.
Well, Apple's already produced, so I find it to be
Everybody's saying I'm a goat because I'm streaming it. I have 248 people on my Twitch.
Yeah, I know.
convenient for you, not convenient for anybody else. So you will produce. Are you ready to produce?
Your Honor, we are ready to make a significant production, and one thing that would be of assistance to us in terms of moving forward generally would be to understand exactly what's been produced in those cases generally. We haven't yet been able to receive information on that.
Bro, I'm
I
gonna
don't
mute
see
my
how
mic.
that's relevant to your own production. How is that relevant?
Your Honor, it's really a separate point. You're absolutely right. We will make production with alacrity on the materials that have been requested of us.
Are the documents ready? Can you produce this week?
We cannot produce this week, but we can produce next week. And the reason I say that, Your Honor, is because we've got we have a holiday today, and there's also some additional matters that are sort of coming up over the next couple of days, and but we can produce as early as next week as possible.
All right, who's talking about these issues for Apple? Mr. Dorn?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had any discussions with them? Is this news to you? Is this expected?
We've had discussions with them about when their production would begin, and they have assured us that documents would be coming soon.
I want a date certain, Ms. Forrest. Wednesday of next week, Monday of next week, Tuesday of next week?
Wednesday of next week, Your Honor.
All right, production to occur by Wednesday of next week. By this Thursday, October 1, I want a protective order in this case to be lodged with the court so that I can issue it. That protective order should, you're welcome to negotiate it if you want, but the Northern District's protective order is sufficient. The only thing you have to change is the provision with respect to discovery. It should be consistent with my standing order. If you want to change anything, that's fine, as long as you agree. If not, use the Northern District form. Okay, by this Thursday.
Understood.
Because we are moving forward quickly, there will be no amendments to pleadings without good cause and only upon motion. We have Apple's counterclaims. I don't think anybody has any need to amend the pleadings, right?
We don't intend to amend, Your Honor.
Correct, Your Honor.
Ms. Forrest, can you?
I have 376 people.
Wait, I want to show something.
All right, I've got some other things, but we'll deal with them later. Why Epic hasn't responded to the subpoenas in the related cases and hasn't produced documents. Let's start with likelihood of success. Now trying to push forward something that's the exact same topics, yet it appears to be somewhat recalcitrant in the other case. In your briefing, you
at the time that we were on the verge of really
You
beginning
both-
production for the subpoena, we were also on the verge of filing this case, and we
you
expected
both
that,
identify
in fact, there would be some
elements,
sort
and I
of
don't
efficiency
think that there is any
gained before
material
litigation
difference, but
was
just to
over.
confirm.
So we,
I just want
did
to
not
make sure that
produce
we're on the
then,
same
but are fully
page. With
prepared
respect,
to
let's start with
produce,
Section
with
2
alacrity right
of the
now,
Sherman Act.
quite fulsomely
So to
in
establish
those
liability
cases.
under
And
the
so,
Sherman Act,
it was a
a
timing
plaintiff
issue,
must
Your
show
Honor,
the
having to
possession of
go
monopoly power in the relevant market, the willful acquisition of that maintenance of power, and under Qualcomm, which was cited by plaintiffs, they
Everybody's saying
indicate
I'm
a
a goat 'cause I'm streaming.
antitrust injury. Seems not controversial.
I have
Right, Mr.
248
Dorn?
people on my Twitch.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you agree that that's an
Convenient
element?
for you, not convenient
Antitrust
for anybody
injury.
else.
Yes. Because
So
in your
you will
recitation
produce.
of the elements,
Are
you
you
didn't
ready to
include
produce?
that, but
Your
you
Honor,
did
we are
include
ready
the
to make a
additional
significant production.
phrase.
And one thing
from
Guys, hold on. Somebody says Epic is watching my stream. I have to take back like I have to take a little quick break and then I'll join back for you guys.
Guys, I don't know why you're unsubbing. This is illegal. I'm not supposed to be doing this.
We're doing this for you guys. Why
You
you
guys are so ungrateful. I'm literally sitting here.
I'm sitting here doing something illegal for you guys.
How's this fake? Yo, your stream is lagging so bad.
I'm doing this for you guys. Come on. Epic, I'm gonna start streaming that in a couple minutes. I just have to wait for Epic to get off my screen.
Yo, Milix.
Why is everybody saying leave?
Don't unsub. This is one of the only places you can watch. Guys, you can hear it. What are you talking about?
There's the audio. There's the audio. Thank you for thanking me, bro. People are ungrateful. I think I would just do this.
Yo, guys, this is my friend Brady's Twitch stream because I didn't get in because they kicked me out. Oh my gosh. It literally, I'm not, like, come on, bro. This isn't fake for one. For two, it's my friend's stream because it kicked me out. It said it was maximum of 500, so I couldn't get in.
Oh, you think that's edits? Watch this. as you see, why is everybody saying leave? Why would you guys leave? I don't understand.
I can't hear. Brady.
We can't hear?
No, they can hear on your stream.
Okay, they can't hear. I'm very sorry. Hold on. Hold on.
The specific markets in which the restraints occur. So I don't have a plated point for that one.
Speaking of which, did he define the market or did you?
Dr. Evans.
If you want to see it, I will, holy shit, I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to get sued.
You guys, everybody sub. You can hear it. I can't show you the actual video. I'm getting in trouble. It's illegal.
Hold on, let me look something up.
Here, guys, sub. Come on. Sub on my phone stream, guys. Get me like 1,000 subs. Come on. This is the only place you can actually watch, hear it.
She's reached a preliminary conclusion as to the definition of the market.
I accidentally made it so you couldn't hear for like a minute. Chill out. Everybody on sub is back. I'm sad, bro.
The reason I asked was because his declaration raised the question. That is, his declaration...
Dude, you can literally hear it. How is it fake?
Can public...
Council asked him to address
Can...
I literally can't show it. I don't know why you're saying it's fake.
You've answered the question.
If I show it, I'll get sued. Stop being annoying, guys. Dude, I was having such a good stream.
Audio recording is okay. I'm allowed to do it.
Dr. Evans' reputation would not permit him
I'm allowed to do it yet.
Also suggested to me that there was this potential that the lawyers had framed the market, not the expert.
And Dr. Evans' reputation would not permit him to just take a market that was thrust on him by counsel, and we wouldn't do that with him and ask him to put his name on the line if he didn't believe in the argument that he was developing and presenting to the court.
And does he have any reservations about the ability of either Professor Hitt or Professor Schmonzley's? I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I believe it's Schmalensee, Your Honor.
Schmalensee. To opine on the topics in terms of their expertise.
Dr. Evans certainly has no reservations about Professor Schmalensee. The two of them have co-authored several books
This kid
together.
is live streaming off
so I
of
think
me.
there is a great deal of mutual respect between the two of them, and I expect that Mr. Doran would say the same about Professor Schmalensee's view of Dr. Evans. Professor Hitt, I believe is the right way to refer to him, is, as I understand it, not someone who has an economics degree. He's a professor of management and has a PhD in management. But I do not know one way or the other whether Dr. Evans has a view on the competence of Professor Hitt.
Bro,
he has a view on the opinions that he's
These kids are getting views off of me.
And they disagree.
I don't even care though.
They do.
They do disagree, which just highlights the fact that between the University of Chicago professor and the MIT professor, we have a disagreement over what the relevant market is, right?
So this is not that you are allowed
something that is.
Do you not realize that you are allowed
without debate
you guys are allowed to record audio?
Well, I agree that there are people on both sides, but I would say, Your Honor, that the test that Professor Hitt applied is just not the right test under the law. Under the law, we look to a hypothetical monopolist test to assess whether or not a monopolist in the market that is being assessed could impose a SNP, S-S-N-I-P, small but significant non-transitory increase in price. That is the recognized test under the case law and under the guidelines that are applied by the Department of Justice and the FTC. And Professor Hitt didn't do that test. He acknowledged in paragraph 17 of his declaration that it is the right test, but then he failed to apply it.
Look.
What he did is he looked to see whether there are other alternative distribution paths for Epic to get Fortnite out to people who want to play the game. That's not the test. That would be like saying that there is not a market for ride sharing and taxis if people can also walk or bike or get a friend to drive them or take public transport. What you need to do is not just assess whether or not there are any alternatives. You need to assess whether or not the alternatives impose some kind of competitive disadvantage in the market that's being proposed. And that's what the hypothetical monopolist test or the SNP test is intended to do. And Dr. Evans...
Let's go back to the afternoon. Finish that up.
I'm turning the thing off so you can only see a black screen, okay?
The third factor in NewCal is whether or not the power that's at issue derives from express contractual agreements that were reached in the primary market. So here, there are no such contractual agreements in the primary market between the users of the iOS platform and Apple, that they will only download apps in certain ways. And Apple has not argued to the contrary in its papers about any contracts between users and Apple.
But there are contracts. There are contracts. There are licensing agreements between the plaintiffs and Apple.
That's correct, Your Honor. There are contracts between the developers and Apple, for sure. But the relevant question derives from assessing the third factor of NewCal is whether or not the users have signed onto a contract, or whether instead the power that Apple has over the users derives from their access to the consumers. The court in NewCal talked about special access to the consumers that derives from the relationship that, in that case, Icon had with the people who bought the copiers. Here, the information cost and switching costs and so forth that I will talk about in the fourth factor in a moment, those all derive from the relationship that Apple has with its users and not from any particular contractual commitment on the part of the users to limit their access to apps on the platform. And so the fourth factor, as we've talked about a bit, and I can probably go through it more briefly, is in some sense the most important, and it is whether competition in the primary market for the smartphone software platform, whether competition in that primary market imposes competitive discipline in the aftermarket. So to put it in less antitrusty words and more English words, does competition to sell iPhones or iPads impose any discipline on Apple's conduct in the aftermarket? And this is the subject that Dr. Evans talks about at length, where he talks about the switching costs and the information costs that people face. And frankly, another very important factor is the relative costs associated with the two things. An iPhone is...
Where does the video game market come into play? You seem to ignore that entirely. And the Sherman Act is concerned about competition, right? It doesn't care about Epic Games specifically. It cares about competition, because through competition we get innovation. Consumers are certainly benefited from that. And if we look at the video game industry, of which your client is a part, the 30% of which you complain seems to be the industry rate, right? Steam charges 30%, Microsoft 30%, GOG 30%. If you go to console stores, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, all charge 30%. Physical stores, GameStop, Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, all charge 30%. Apple and Google charge 30%. Now, your client does it. Okay, fine. But where is the lack of competition where that which you're complaining is seems to be what all the competitors are charging? right?
So,
Steam charges 30%.
if I could try to tease out two issues that Your Honor raised in the question, and if you want me to respond to the other one, I'll switch, but I am trying to be responsive to both.
Xbox,
The first is you asked about the video. You can play a Switch, but there are, as Your Honor has seen in the papers, 63% of iOS users who play Fortnite play only on iOS. Those people don't have multiple devices to go out and buy a gaming console or a separate gaming PC, and certainly they don't multi-home in terms of using two different mobile devices, an Android device and an iPhone. And what I think should weigh into Your Honor's consideration of this 30% and whether there is evidence that it is the product of an anti-competitive structure is the staggering opposition in the marketplace to this 30%. It's not just Epic who is complaining. It is the industry at large that is complaining about the 30% that Apple charges. And there is no doubt, I would say, that competition for the distribution of apps has been prevented completely on iOS. If it turns out, Your Honor, that after the opening up of the iPhone and the opportunity for people like Epic to do direct distribution, if it turns out at that point that Apple is providing a service that is worth 30% and people will pay it in order to...
Look, right there it says, warning, any recording of court proceeding held by video or teleconference, including screenshots or other visual copying of hearing, is absolutely prohibited.
Anything else on
Apple's winning.
In the primary market, there is a duopoly between Android and
Can
iOS,
conduct meetings.
and there is no option for people who would like to go to a different place. So that, to my mind, is another reason why the primary market is not a source of competitive constraint for Apple's conduct meetings.
Mr. Dorn.
Thank you, Your Honor. First of all, I guess I'll begin where the court did with Mr. Bornstein, which is the single market.
Chat, listen. I am looking at the Zoom right now. It is saying, a warning, any recording of court proceeding held by video or teleconference, including screenshots or other visual copies of a hearing, is absolutely prohibited. But do you not realize I'm not showing it?
This case does not fit the narrow exceptions created by Kodak and Nikon. There are two fundamental differences. In both of those cases, the plaintiffs were locked in to dealing only with Kodak and using Kodak parts exclusively and using Kodak repair personnel exclusively. And in Newcal, there was an extension of service contracts after there had been those plaintiffs had been locked in to dealing exclusively with Newcal. So first of all, to fit the Kodak or Newcal exception to the general rule that there's no such thing as a single brand market in the antitrust context, the developer here in this case must be locked in. But Your Honor obviously has the record well in hand and knows that there are many channels.
I'm not gonna get sued. Shut up, everybody. Holy shit.
And while Mr. Bornstein referenced the 63 million person figure, in that same paragraph 3 of Mr. Sweeney's declaration, he explains that only 10% of the average daily players of Fortnite are using iOS devices, meaning that 90% on any average day, 90% of the people who are playing Fortnite are using a device other than iOS. We also know, Your Honor, that Fortnite is based on, and Epic's business model is premised on, interchangeability of platforms. They urge people to use various platforms. And while Mr. Bornstein has asserted that not everyone has separate, or multiple devices, there's no evidence in the record on that. And instead, when we talk about those who have access Fortnite by one device, that does not tell us how many people are actually regular players. And there we see it as simply 10%. So first of all, Your Honor, there's substantial interchangeability. Epic uses that as one of its basic promotional properties, that people can go on different devices and continue to play, that they can make purchases on one device and go to another device and continue to use it. And 90% of the daily players are using other devices. Secondly,
please fuck.
both Kodak and Newcal involved once the person was locked in, there was an undisclosed change of terms that impacted the plaintiffs in a negative way. In Kodak, the exclusivity of dealing exclusively with Kodak parts was interposed after the contract ended. In Newcal, the extension of the service contracts occurred after they were already locked in with Newcal. And Epic has cited the Judge Oryx district decision in the Teradata case, fine generally. But at page 16, Judge Oryx also comments on Kodak. And he says the Supreme Court in Kodak adopted a limited exception for a single aftermarket product in which customers do not agree on restrictions that were undisclosed at the time of the purchase.
They'll come back. They'll come back. Don't worry, guys. They'll come back.
There is no question here that any disagreement that Epic has with terms and Apple contracts with Epic, not with consumers, but with the distributor.
Okay, I'll turn off my mic. I'm sorry. On whose stream?
Microsoft Office tablets
Nice.
less than 10 inches by 7 inches. We all now increasingly carry laptops.
This is crazy.
There are 100 million
I have a feeling
streaming
Epic is gonna come back with something super insane.
There's almost a 250 million gaming consoles out there as well. And common sense tells us that a 12-year-old Fortnite player would prefer a big screen and a large
You
control
guys need to get me back up to 1,000, please. I lost subs to Maxim.
So, Your Honor, this notion that because a console is not
We don't know yet.
portable,
I have a feeling Epic is gonna come back with something huge.
portable options. And second of all, Epic has actually not put any evidence in the record that says that there is a portion of the population who is completely committed to playing solely on mobile. There's only broad assertions in that regard. So in terms of conducting the test required under the Sherman Act and looking at
Everybody's spamming Apple Lost.
rough equivalence and reasonably interchangeable distribution channels, which is what we're talking about here, not consumer use, but distribution channels for Epic. They have not shown that any of the
The court is on Epic's side right now.
are outside of the relevant market. They all must be included in the relevant market.
Right, so Mr. Bornstein, Mr. Doran made the point that plaintiffs were not locked in. 90% of their base has access. Do you agree that they're not locked in? You're muted.
I was being so respectful of Mr. Doran.
He started talking and he didn't realize he was
I do not
muted.
agree with that point. I'll make two observations
Gary.
about it. First, it's not the law. This idea that you are required to have lock-in, you'll notice it's not in Apple's brief. There's no discussion, in fact, of the NewCal factors at all that we just heard from Mr. Doran in Apple's brief. This is a new argument, and it is wrong. There are 4 factors in NewCal. The one that is closest to this lock-in idea is whether there are switching costs and information costs in the primary market that impose competitive discipline in the aftermarket. We've talked about that at length. I won't go through it again. But to say that there needs to be lock-in.
He was arguing a point that was made by Judge Olson. So I just, let's get to, and, I can read the cases as well as you all can. So the question I have from you, just in terms of what's in front of the court, relates to the issue of lock-in.
Sure. So the evidence in the record, Your Honor, is that 63% of people who play Fortnite on iOS play it only on iOS. That's in Mr. Sweeney's declaration. There is evidence to that effect. Secondly, there are approximately 1 billion people who have iOS devices. And there is, those individuals we have shown are locked in, to use the term loosely, through the information and switching costs that I've described to that device. And therefore, we can't reach those people through distribution unless those people also have some other device.
Yeah, so you want access to Apple's customers.
I only have 100 now, I'm confused.
Doesn't necessarily mean you're locked in, given that it's 10% of your user base.
Look how quick your subs are going up. Yeah, you just gained like 50, like not 50, you just gained like 10 subs.
To make sure we've got the right staff. But the issue, Your Honor, is if you step back and ask the question that is relevant to the antitrust analysis, which is there competitive discipline imposed on Apple by the existence of these other distribution options for apps generally? Or if you want to get specific and talk about games, or even more specific and talk about Apple. Although I would submit you shouldn't get that specific in assessing the market.
Well, if you do agree that that's what I have in front of me now, it may not be what I have in front of me in a trial. But in terms of what I have in front of me now, game more.
I don't agree with that, Your Honor. What the court has in front of it right now in Dr. Evans' declaration is a discussion of apps more generally. We don't have a gaming app market that's at issue here. We have an app distribution market on the iPhone. And to get to the point about whether the 90% of the 10 10% plays in here. In order for Apple to face competitive discipline from the availability of these other distribution channels, it would mean that there need to be a meaningful number of people or developers who'd be willing to give up the platform if Apple raises its price. And we know that that's not the case. Developers are not going to sacrifice a billion users for the opportunity to reach a billion users if there's a slight increase in the price or the other terms that Apple charges. And a great example of, I apologize, Your Honor.
Finish your sentence.
Sure. I was just going to say a great example is the one that Mr. Doran gave with respect to users. Yes, it's true a 12-year-old who plays Fortnite would probably rather be using a big controller on a big screen, and yet we see that 63% of those users play only on iOS. That, to me, is powerful evidence of the fact that these people are actually, I don't want to say locked in because it's not the right test, but are actually committed to this platform and don't have the opportunity and aren't willing to spend the money to buy alternative platforms to use. I think that's powerful evidence in our favor.
The corollary on that, Mr. Doran indicated that you haven't identified any anti-competitive act, and by your statement, I suspect you agree with that, and that is because you're saying that hypothetically they could change the rate, but in fact they haven't changed the rate. So is the anti-competitive act that they won't let someone else on? Is that what you're arguing, or what is the act that he says that Epic's not identifying?
Yes, in the app distribution market, the anti-competitive acts, plural, are the technical restrictions that are imposed and the contractual restrictions that are imposed that prevent alternative distribution from being available on iOS. That's it. Epic right now today would like to have its own store to distribute apps on iOS. It can't because Apple has prohibited it. Flat forbid it. That is the anti-competitive act issue.
The courts have sometimes indicated that licensing restrictions, which is what those are, do not constitute antitrust actions. And there seems to be great disagreement with the licensing.
Our stream is gonna have like 20K views.
I would say, Your Honor, there is no blanket exclusion to the antitrust laws for licensing. For a variety of cases that analyze the use of patents, for example, whether or not they are misused, or whether, and in a way that is in violation of the antitrust laws. There are situations in which...
When that happens, aren't they coupled with some other act?
And here, Your Honor, I would say they are. I'm not sure, frankly, that is a requirement, but here I think it is the case.
Well, do you have law to support that notion? Because there is law to support the notion that disputes over licensing is insufficient.
Your Honor, I think that in terms of whether or not the court is suggesting that a dispute over licensing is per se exempt from the antitrust law,
Bruh.
I would submit that is not correct. There is, if that were the case, for example, the Ninth Circuit's decision...
Why are there so many people watching you?
...recently would have come out...
But there's only 100 people watching me.
...to write for the court, since the issue there turns on patent licenses. There was instead an in-depth analysis of the nature of the restraints and the effects. And the court cannot simply excuse the conduct of issues and scrutiny because of the latest licensing. There is also federal circuit case law on the subject.
This is 862 watching you.
On the name of the case, because they haven't considered the issue since it wasn't raised in Apple's brief that licensing was somehow excused completely from the antitrust law. We can certainly submit supplemental authority if that would be useful for you.
No, it's just a question I had as I was reading the cases. Mr. Doran, any comment?
Just a couple, Your Honor. First of all, in our opposition, we do in fact, of course, speak to a party's right.
How many?
Epic
No, I think I fixed it.
We can certainly submit supplemental authority if that would be useful for Your Honor.
No, it's just a question I had as I was reading the cases. Mr. Dorn, any comment?
Just a couple, Your Honor. First of all, in our opposition, we do in fact, of course, speak to a party's right to safeguard its intellectual property, and we agree with Your Honor's observation that that is not an antitrust violation. I would also note, Your Honor, that counsel for Epic acknowledged that what Epic wants to do here is open its own store within the App Store. That's really what this litigation is about. That's really its objective here. And that takes us back to Apple's fundamental business model. And frankly, the contention by Epic, which it repeats, but never proves, that Epic's commitment to safety, security, and the privacy of its user information is a pretext. And that is essentially an indictment of Apple's entire business model, which has been committed to the safety, security, and privacy of its users since day one. And it also ignores the record in this matter, such as at Schmalensee paragraph 36, he notes that less than 1% of malware attacks occur within the App Store. And that is because, Your Honor, Apple safeguards the App Store and safeguards the iOS operating system to assure that its users are safe and secure when they come into this environment. Now, Epic would like Apple to let it into the App Store and would like to let Epic set up a competing store within Apple's own store. That is a fundamental disagreement with the way Apple has chosen to do business. But Apple's business model has been consistent throughout its existence. This is the way it has chosen to set up its model, and its trademark is to safeguard its users. And it has concluded that through app review and through maintaining a system where it closely controls what is on iOS, that is the best way to safeguard its users, and that's what keeps it competitive in a very competitive marketplace. And the statistics bear out that Apple's efforts have been effective. Secondly, Your Honor, counsel commented that the court should look at the 63% figure rather than the 10% figure. Your Honor, I would suggest that Fortnite has the data, and they could have put forward very precise information for this court had they so chosen. The 63% figure states that 63% of Fortnite users on iOS access Fortnite only on iOS. That does not tell us how many actively play. That just tells us that if we look at everyone who has ever opened Fortnite on an iOS platform, that they didn't use others. Perhaps they looked and lost interest. We don't know. There's no information offered. The one relevant comparative statistic, the one that tells us how Apple compares to its competition in the marketplace, is in the line before that, which states that from the time Fortnite was launched on iOS through August 13, 2020, nearly, so less than 10% of Fortnite's average daily players used an iOS platform. There is huge market competition. The market is broad, and Apple does its best to compete. But we know, and Mr. Schmid's declaration is the one piece of evidence in this case regarding the market discipline or specific testimony. And Mr. Schmid testified at paragraphs 8 and 18 in his declaration that he was repeatedly told by Epic that Apple is the smallest piece of the pie, and that Apple has to hit Epic's deadlines or they'll proceed without them. No one in any of the Epic declarations has denied that. They too have said, we have told them they need to hit the mark or we would leave them behind and only bring them in later.
I think that's what the numbers bear out, right? Fortnite, where Epic has advised the court that they've got 350 million users, 116 million have registered their device, so somehow linked in iOS.
I agree that that's a reasonable alternative.
10% of their 25 million daily users.
2.5 million, Your Honor. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, Your Honor. 10% of the 25. Understood.
Right. 10% of the 25, which gives you about 2.5 million. Of that 2.5 million, maybe, I guess, 63% only linked to their iDevice. So 10% of 63 is about 6%.
I'd agree that that's a reasonable alternative reading of this paragraph. Yes, Your Honor.
There's 200 people
about
watching.
6%
Now, 6% is still about 1.575 million people. Not an
Apple's
insignificant
speaking
number.
right now.
And Your Honor, as
I won't mute my mic. I'll tell you who's speaking. Apple's
Right?
speaking.
6% is small for Epic, but it's still 1.575 million people.
And yet, Your Honor, it's remember, we define the market looking at the product, not the consumer. And the product here are channels of distribution for
I'm not
Fortnite.
breaking the law.
And what this tells us is, and what the court has already known.
But I'm not breaking the law. I don't understand.
You need to have reasonable distribution alternatives available, and they have that in spades.
Noted is there are many channels of distribution for Fortnite. And even if Your Honor's interpretation that you just offered is correct, and as I said, I think it's a reasonable interpretation of what's written here, nonetheless, that does not mean that these users, should they want it, can't access Fortnite through other channels. But again, for purposes of this antitrust analysis, the question is whether or not Fortnite has alternative channels. And additionally, under the antitrust laws, Fortnite is not entitled to necessarily access to every single person on the globe. They only need to have reasonable distribution alternatives available, and they have that in spades.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may address the numbers here.
Sure.
Thank you. I note that Mr. Doran did not endorse that particular interpretation of the numbers and said, well, it's a reasonable reading. I submit that's because he probably understands that's not actually the right number here. The 63% is 63% of the 116 million people who have downloaded Fortnite onto a device or have otherwise logged into Fortnite. So we're talking about 71 million people or thereabouts based on my rough math, not 1.75 million or whatever 63% of 2.5 million is.
I wasn't saying the 63% were those linked. I was taking 10% of that because your declarations indicated that only 10% of your users are daily users. I was looking at daily usage numbers.
Yeah, it's 10% of the daily active users recently have been iOS users. That's the right calculation. But of the total number of users who are reachable and who have signed into Fortnite, we're talking about 71 million people who sign in only through this way. And again, rather than quibble too much with the numbers, the issue really is this the right framework in which to look at whether there is competitive discipline imposed here? And for all the reasons that I've talked about in terms of the non-substitutability of these alternative distribution channels, it is very much our view that the possibility of playing a game on an Xbox or on a PlayStation doesn't stop Apple from imposing whatever rate it wants, or at least a small but significant non-transitory increase in price on the distribution of apps on the iPhone. Ultimately, I think it comes down to the sort of relatively pithy point that's made in one of the declarations that you can't carry a PlayStation in your pocket. And you can't use.
You keep forgetting other devices, right?
You
can't. Forgetting Switch. I went online yesterday, and at least in the Bay Area, you can't get a Switch anywhere. You can't get it at Best Buy. You can't get it on Amazon for at least a week. You can't get these devices. You can't get it at Target. You can't get them anywhere.
But doesn't that make the point?
And perhaps it's because everybody's stuck at home.
Well,
but if they're stuck at home, they're probably downloading it on their TVs.
Yeah, but doesn't it make the point, Your Honor, that you can't get these devices? There are 1 billion iOS devices out there. The possibility that some people might have the money to buy themselves an alternative gaming device, if they can find it, does not impose a competitive discipline on Apple with its 1 billion users. That's really the point. It's just not a substitute for being able to reach the iOS users that there might be some other channels. And I don't want to lose sight of the fact that we're not talking just about games here, right? We're talking about an app market more generally.
And I know that that's how you want to frame the issue. I'm not convinced that you have.
I understand that that's the court's perspective. I would just urge the court to take a look at what Dr. Evans has to say about the definition of the market on that point.
I do, and I think this is going to be a fascinating trial, frankly, because each of these experts makes a compelling argument. And like I said, there's great debate in the industry. But it's complicated, because if we look at this plaintiff and this industry, walled gardens have existed for decades, right? Nintendo has had a walled garden. Sony has had a walled garden. Microsoft has had a walled garden. And so in this particular industry, what Apple's doing is not much different. Now, that's not to say that what they're doing in the general developer market is not different. They created a platform. They have some competition, but we're, as we frequently are in the Northern District of California, we're in a new world. It's, they don't call this the Wild West for nothing. I mean, we frequently see these kinds of new issues, especially in technology. But this particular market has frequently had walled gardens. And it's hard to ignore the economics of the industry, which is what you're asking me to do.
Well, I agree with the very first thing Your Honor said, which is that this is complicated for sure. I would respectfully disagree with the last point Your Honor made, that I'm asking the court to disregard the economics of the market in the following respect. For example,
I'm being very specific, which is that you're asking me to ignore the economics of the gaming industry.
Understood, Your Honor, and I'll try and address that very specifically. Mr. Doran made the point, and I agree with him, that just looking at the 30% is not capturing the economics of the transaction. That is just the rate. There are a number of other economic factors and terms that play in. So take a look, for example, at Microsoft and the Sony PlayStation. The economics of the transactions between those companies and the developers are entirely different, and the users are entirely different. The consoles are sold, for example, at a loss. So 30% there is very different from 30% here. I submit the court does need to look at the entirety of the economic situation in each place. And I would be remiss if I didn't make the point just one more time, that I think that restricting the analysis here to games is looking at it from the perspective of the plaintiff, when the way that one defines a market is to look at it from the perspective of the monopolist or the hypothetical monopolist. That's the test. It's not, is this particular plaintiff in a position to find alternatives? It's, is the monopolist in a position, as Mr. Doran said, to profitably raise prices above a competitive level? And that needs to be the focus, I would submit.
Well, plaintiffs always want me to define relevant markets as narrowly as possible. That helps their case. And defendants always want me to define markets as broad as possible because it helps their case. I think we can all agree, right, that the definition of a relevant market is a factual question. It's not a legal question, right? Well, and ultimately, you've got the burden of proof. On those we can agree, right?
I agree we bear the burden of proof, and it is a factual question applying the right legal test. Yes.
Let's move to section 1. I can tell you I'm not particularly persuaded with the section 1 proffer. Mr. Bornstein, you can proceed.
Okay. Not an auspicious start for me, but I'll do my best, Your Honor. I would say, first of all, if we're talking about, and I think Your Honor is talking about the tying issue, I would say, first of all, that this is a case where per se analysis is appropriate. The arguments made by Apple that it needs to be a rule of reason test because relying on Microsoft, you're supposed to use rule of reason in software cases as though there is a software exception to the per se test. That's not correct. Microsoft expressly distinguished technical ties from contractual ties. And here the tie of which we complain is entirely contractual. It's the requirement in the relevant agreements with Apple that developers have to use IAP for in-app processing of digital content. So per se is the right way to look at the issue. There is a threshold argument that gets made by Apple that it's not a tie because there are people who get to use the App Store and distribute their product on the App Store without having to use IAP at all if they don't offer any in-app digital content. Well, that's not, again, the way that one looks at a tie. For these specific users who choose to have and who need to use in-app processing, they have no choice. They are tied and they are required to use the tied product, the IAP. Jefferson Parish, which is the seminal Supreme Court tying case, is a good example of this. The tie there was medical operations tied to anesthesia. And the court found that there was a tie in that case where people who had operations at this hospital were required to use a particular practice of anesthesiologists. Well, there are medical operations that people undergo where they don't need anesthesia. Right? The fact that sometimes people engage in the tying market without also needing what's in the tied market, that doesn't make it any less of a tie. For people who need both products, there is a contractual requirement. That was true there. That is true here. And
Sure.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Did you call on me?
I did.
Thank you. So Epic essentially declares IAB to be a separate product from the App Store, but without any evidence that it is in fact a standalone product. IAP is simply the function within the App Store that administers the collection of a commission when Apple is due that commission on paid apps and in-app purchases. It's never been marketed or sold separately. Epic has offered no evidence of there being a separate demand for IAP specifically as a product. And it's not at all like PayPal or Stripe in that it is an integrated element of the App Store designed specifically, again, to collect Apple's commission and distribute payment in as seamless a way as possible for the consumer, the developer, and Apple. In fact, Apple outsources the actual administrative step of the payment processing. This, Your Honor, the closest case we could find to this specific fact pattern was the Rick Mick Enterprises case out of the Ninth Circuit, which is pretty darn close, because there the Ninth Circuit addressed the question of whether a payment processing function, which was a required component of a product, could form the basis for a tying claim, and the court there held it could not. And specifically, the Ninth Circuit stated that where the challenged aggregation is an essential ingredient of the system's formula for success, there is but a single product and no tie exists as a matter of law. And here, Your Honor, IAP is again a function within the App Store, within the iPhone, is an essential ingredient of Apple's formula for success. And it has been there again since the beginning as an integrated part of Apple's offerings.
Yeah, I don't, Mr. Bornstein, I just don't see this as a separate and distinct product. I see it as a very creative way to get it to 30%.
Look, may I take a shot at addressing that, Your Honor?
You may.
Okay, I appreciate that. Just to respond to the observations that Mr. Doran said about this being an integrated set of functions and an integrated set of transactions, that exact argument, the exact argument was presented by the defendants in Jefferson Parish in the Supreme Court. What they said, and I'm going to quote how the Supreme Court described the argument there. They argued, and I quote, that the package does not involve a tying arrangement at all. They are merely providing a functionally integrated package of services. And what did the Supreme Court say? They said, no, that doesn't work because, quote, our cases indicate that the answer to the question whether one or two products are involved turns not on the functional relation between them, but rather on the character of the demand for the two items. And Judge Oreck says the same thing in Teradata, the same case that Mr. Doran referred to us earlier. The defendant there, SAP, said, well, we have an integrated software product. And the court said, well, I'm going to look and see if there is separate demand. The fact that you go ahead and you integrate these two things doesn't insulate you from review under the antitrust laws as to whether what you have done in integrating them is a tie. And here, the supposed integration is not a technical integration. It is a contractual tie of the two separate products. And so the thing the court needs to do is to look at whether there is separate demand. That is the right test. And it looked like Your Honor was going to say something, so I don't want to.
So Apple Pay. Seems to be, to me, much more like PayPal than than when I'm in an app and I purchase something and it's tied to my credit card, and so it just gets charged to my credit card, and Apple takes its cut and gives the developer their cut. I don't.
Well,
I don't see how that's, and I don't see how the transaction of of divvying up the payment is a separate and distinct product.
So to address the first point, if I'm getting an Uber, right, my credit card is in there already, and I get my Uber, and it seamlessly goes through, and I don't have to do anything else. It's just like IAP in that respect, except Uber is not required to use Apple services. Why? Because Apple doesn't make it. We can speculate about why they have chosen or not chosen to extend the tie that far, but they have chosen not to. As to whether it's a separate product, this is something Dr. Evans does address, Your Honor. There is, in the first instance, a transaction between a consumer who is looking to obtain an app and the developer in the App Store, facilitated by Apple, to obtain the app and get it downloaded onto the device. That is a transaction that Apple facilitates through the store because Apple requires everyone to go through the store. Whether a year from now that person wants to upgrade their fitness app from the free version to the premium version and get more data about their daily run, or whether somebody wants to upgrade their subscription to a particular periodical or news source, that is a separate decision made at a separate point in time, which is a transaction that occurs between the user and the developer of the app. So to take Fortnite as an example, if a Fortnite player a year from now, after downloading the app onto, well, it can't right now on the iPhone, but after downloading the app onto his or her device, wants to make a purchase in the game, that is a relationship that the app has built with the consumer. It should be run by the app and the consumer, the customer service, the refunds. They should all be managed between the developer and the consumer, instead of having Apple intermediate down the line in this entirely separate transaction.
All right, a response.
Your Honor, first of all, Jefferson Parish and Teradata both did deal with separate products and products that were offered separately. And here, IAP has never been offered separately. It's never stood alone as a product. It's never been offered as a product, and there's no evidence of a separate demand in the market for it. So it's utterly distinct from the tying of a second product to a first. Rick Mick is the case that really is on point here, Your Honor. That was a motion to dismiss case where the court held that the inclusion of a payment process within a product was not a separate product. And that's exactly what we have here. And just as the court could find that on the motion to dismiss stage there, so too this court can conclude that this is not a separate product. We talk about, or Mr. Bornstein finished up by talking about the timing of the transactions, but Mr. Schmolensky addressed that directly in paragraph 6 and paragraph 59 of his declaration, where he said there's no economic basis to distinguish between in terms of evaluating whether something is a separate product or not, from an initial transaction to a subsequent one. At the end of the day, Your Honor, I'll take no more time on this because this is simply an element of the App Store, which is an element of the iPhone. It's a fully integrated product. It is not a separate product with a separate demand in a separate market.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I be heard on the subject of separate demand, which has been raised a few times now?
All right, briefly.
Sure. I will just point out we have in our papers, I can refer the court to it, extensive evidence of separate demand for the payment processing checkout function from the App Store. There are, first of all, the apps that Apple doesn't require it to be used for, like Uber and other physical apps. There are the other app stores we've identified on Android, like Aptoid and SlideMe and others, and Epic Games itself that doesn't require the use of an affiliated IAP. Those are in footnote 45 of the reply declaration from Dr. Evans. There is evidence that when Epic did the hot fix, over 50% of people chose to use direct pay. There was user demand for that product, separate from Apple IAP. And Apple disclosed in its papers for the first time that there have been thousands of instances in which developers have attempted to introduce a separate payment processing service in an app, and Apple has rejected it. There's clearly demand from both developers and users for something separate here.
On that last point, separate from the antitrust specifically, you've mentioned, Mr. Dorn, multiple times that, and it was my understanding that Apple uses third parties to address the payment function. one, am I correct in that? And two, does Apple use, or would they use other providers, let's say such as PayPal, if PayPal gave you your 30%?
No, Your Honor, because IAP involves a number of other elements. For example, IAP deals with foreign taxes, it deals with foreign withholdings for the developers. And as to the users, when a transaction goes through the App Store, then Apple's commitment to the safety, security, and privacy of its members kicks in. And for example, the payment information provided to Apple by users is never shared with the developer, and there are parental controls in place so that parents have an opportunity to make sure that their kids aren't buying too many skins or V-Bucks on Fortnite or whatever another parallel may be. It also facilitates family sharing of purchases. It facilitates the generation of historic records of purchases. So there are a lot of elements of it that are part and parcel and really integrated into the operation of the App Store. And so it's far more than just one small administrative step. There's a lot of code and a lot of functionality, but it's all, again, fully integrated into the App Store and has really been there since the beginning.
So your expert opines that there's no separate demand for IAP. But as Mr. Bornstein correctly points out, once in that short period of time between when Fortnite was taken off the Apple platform and the dual functionality that had been placed on there by Fortnite was available, 50% of the people did in fact use the alternative mechanism. Doesn't that undercut, in fact, your argument that there is no demand?
No, Your Honor. What it seems to evidence is that when people can purchase V-Bucks for $7.99 instead of $9.99, half of them will elect to pay $7.99. I think what's probably most enlightening about that statistic is that half of the people prefer to stay within the App Store and within IAP because they trust Apple to protect their safety, security, and privacy.
Okay. It's the last topic that we haven't really talked about in terms of the Section 1 and Section 2 arguments. Mr. Bornstein raised it. I don't know if you want to raise it or not. Mr. Doran, is the rule of reason analysis that Apple identified in its brief.
Your Honor, I think the distinctions that Mr. Bornstein draws in order to avoid the holdings in Microsoft and then the further discussion in Qualcomm of the need to do a deep fact analysis and therefore that the per se standard really has no place when dealing with the tech platforms. The fact that there are contract provisions involved as well as integrated technical elements, we don't think changes the analysis. I think, frankly, the fact that one would need to sort out between what is the nature of the product, how integrated is it physically into the platform, is it in fact only a contractual limitation, or is it also a technological single product? If one were dealing with what is clearly two separate products, there may be a discussion to have here, but here there's a threshold question of whether or not there's just a single product. We believe that's not even a question. As Your Honor noted, it's really a clever argument to dispute the 30%. So this is clearly a rule of reason situation. Having said that, we also think that with Rick Mick, it shows that it's a situation that is easily resolved in finding that this is a single product that therefore cannot form the legal basis of a tying claim.
right, let's go ahead and shift to the other elements. This portion of the argument, Ms. Forrest and Mr. Boutros, will be much shorter.